looks like tree damage. That's clearly had termites. That's all broken in half. Not sure what this side's excuse is. It's not really salvageable. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Between the Sharps. We are here at the ranch. We got to rebuild that lean-to. We got to do the full junk shuffle. Throw it into the landscape. Leave the windows cracked during a hurricane. Your butt might get wet next time you get in your truck. It is amazing what a couple hours shuffling junk will do. I tried every one of those weed whackers. They're all locked up. Well, it's bright. It's early. Sun's just barely coming up. We got a lot to do today. Boy, howdy. Become quite apparent, but I gotta move this thing. All right, you guys aren't gonna believe this. At least I didn't. Not only did we move it from there to there, it also rolled. We're basically gonna turn this into a runaway camper and just send it down that hill behind me, I'm sure. All right, this probably falls squarely into the hey y'all watch this category. It's not even 10 a.m. gang. Look at that scrap heap way down there. Now we got a great big mess and we got to demo this thing. It's not really salvageable. So this whole thing is down in 25 or 30 minutes. It took me much longer to move the lawnmowers and to move the camper. It's all a lot less dangerous than it was a few minutes ago. I think like my speechlessness is how well this worked and how effective that tool was, because before this I would have used a ladder and a sawzall and tried to work piece by piece and not get clobbered. And it would have taken hours and hours and hours to not get hurt, and I still might have gotten hurt. This is awesome. This thing is doing damage. It would be doing a lot more if I knew what I was doing, but I don't. It's not even noon yet. We clobbered a bunch of stuff, which is also great. So this machine is tearing stuff up. We're back here into the can collection. I worked real hard on this. Well, it is bright and it is early once again. It's kind of a disaster area here, but at the same time, that's what progress looks like around here. We got to get all this stuff packed up and to the scrapyard. Hopefully, even though it's all crumpled up, we can get it in one truckload, and then we'll see about these cans. That guy worked real hard on that can collection. All right, considering the fella left his retirement fund here and I gotta pick it up anyway, so I'll take it to the scrapyard and cash it in for him. See how he did. That is actually a lot of cans, 3 big contractor bags full. So I'm actually really curious as to what the old scrap value of that is. Also think it took me longer to pick those up than it did to pick up all of the sheet steel. But we're loaded up, ready to go to the scrapyard. Did it without wounding myself until it was ratchet strap time. All right, heading out of the scrapyard for round 2. Made 52 American dollars this time, 47 on the last run. But the big number, the Redneck Retirement Fund, 41 pounds of aluminum cans in 3 bags, $22.55 for 41 pounds of cans. I guess it was worth it. All right, not bad. We're into it roughly 10 or 12 hours at this point. Way faster because we've got those machines. That includes the scrap runs, and of course the dumpster is a huge help because otherwise those would have been trips to the dump. It's ready for a quick pass with the mini skid steer to take all this loose stuff off the top, pick up all the rest of the trash, and then maybe we get to call this project done and start thinking about the next project, which is rebuilding. And that's kind of neat. Unearthed this old Coke bottle. I'm not really sure how long it's been here, but it's been a minute. All right, sports fans, this has basically been a 10-hour project. I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching and very, very much for subscribing. So if you're into this kind of stuff, stay tuned because those red flags are the general markers of what we're going to try to do here, which is pull this out 24 feet by 30 feet, the length of the building, sooner than later with a lean-to kind of home-built situation, one-man job. And if you're into this kind of stuff, well, you know, there's always classic car stuff on the channel too. Something I love bringing you guys along for it, but there's going to be quite a balance around here for a while between home improvement and you know, classic car and hot rodding stuff, because you got to make some time for that fun stuff too, or at least I gotta keep telling myself that. Anyway, good luck on your projects out there, and we will see you next time on Between the Sharks.